Hey everybody, so this week we're going to be doing an activity based off the lesson plan from last week. So the standard I chose for my lesson plan was S2L1, which says students will investigate the characteristics and life cycles of organisms. To correlate with that, I chose to do the activity butterfly life cycle observation. Now, what do we think the life cycle of a butterfly is? How long? What is the duration? How long do we think each part of the life cycle is? So right now, I want to encourage you to pause the video before you do your activity at home or wherever you may be, and just make a few predictions. If you have your journal with you, pull out your science journal and write some predictions down. Do you think we're going to go outside and catch a butterfly? If we catch a butterfly, what do you think we're going to observe about it? Just take a few notes. Once you have your notes and predictions written down, we're going to gather our materials. So as far as your materials, you should have a net, your science journal, an observation kit, and a container to hold the butterfly. Once you have all of your materials gathered, you're going to take them outside and you're going to go outside and look for a butterfly. Now, you might have to go to a local park, you might need to go to a garden, outside, in your backyard, and it might take a little while. Now, when you find a butterfly, it's probably going to be tricky to catch one. But remember to be very careful and very cautious when you do catch one. Don't run at them because they probably will fly away, and just be very careful when you're trying to catch one in your net. So once you have located and spotted a butterfly, go ahead and catch it very carefully, very cautiously, with your net and place it in your container. Once you have the butterfly in your container, observe it. Write down its colors, the size of it, if it has any interesting marks on it, its movements, all of that. Write all of that down in your science journal. Once you've done all of that, let's do some research. What's the life cycle of your butterfly? How long does it stay in each stage of its life? Once you have all that, we're just going to write that down and answer our prediction questions, because those questions from our research are the same as my predictions, but they might not have been the same as your prediction questions. So don't forget to go back and answer those now that you've done your research. So at the end of this, the learning targets are identifying and describing the characteristics of different organisms, explaining the stages of the life cycle of a specific organism, recognizing the needs of organisms and how their habitats provide for those needs, and understanding